What's good, everybody? And today we are here with another video. Today we will be doing game one overreactions for every single team in the NBA. This is officially the first week of the NBA, and I would say it has been very, very fun, especially Friday night. Friday night has some amazing games, some amazing performances and duels. We got Shea versus Donovan Mitchell. We got Chet versus Evan Mobley. We got Laurie versus PG and Kawhi Leonard. It was just very fun last night. And I feel like this to start off this year, this can be an all-time year in basketball because there's a lot of parity and there's a lot of talent. Before we get to this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you see a lot of cuts in this video, I have pneumonia, so it's very hard to breathe, but I have to get this video out. I recorded probably Thursday when everybody had their first game, but I just didn't like the video. But I'm feeling a little bit better than I was that point. So let's get straight into this video. So to start it off, we're going to start off with the NBA champions versus the Los Angeles Lakers. First NBA champions are the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, Denver most likely are just going to run through the West. I don't think there's a coach in the NBA. I don't think there's a team in the NBA that can stop Jokic. I do think it's teams that can slow them down, but those are in the Eastern Conference. The only team that can possibly slow Jokic down is actually two, because they run the same system, and you kind of already know where I'm going. The Warriors. That system, that offensive system, can make Jokic tired. But what he will do to them on the other end of the court would be bad. Same thing with the Sacramento Kings. They have the same system. But, like I said, they're going to run through the West. And I would say the Warriors are the only team that can possibly beat them, because we've seen it with the Lakers. The Lakers have the guy that is supposed to stop Jokic, but he really can't. So you got to kind of stop him by slowing him down, making him tired. And that system, with the Lakers system, they're not going to be able to do it. Clippers, Ty Lue has never figured out how to stop Jokic. I'm not trusting Cat and Gobert. I'm not trusting Jaren Jackson Jr. I would say the people that have won 4 championships, that is a team I will only trust against the Warriors. Against the Nuggets, but the Nuggets will run through the West. That offensive system reminds me a lot of the previous Warriors, where it's just so fluid and like everybody knows their role, and that's excellent in that role. And then you have a Maestro and Jokic just to string it all together. That offense is going to be hard to stop. And for the Lakers, I have a video about this coming out, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But Anthony Davis will never take the reins of being the #1 guy on the Lakers. It just will never happen. And I will explain it to you in a video. But a real overreaction, Darvin Ham is just not a good coach. And I hate to say that because I feel like he's kind of dealt a bad hand. But it's just some stuff he do just don't make sense. The offense is terrible. But I don't think the personnel is good to have like a good offense. Like, of course, you got LeBron, you got AD, you got Austin Reeves, you got all that stuff. But it's too much of the same motherfuckers on this team. Austin Reeves, D'Lo, and Gabe Vincent kind of do all of the same shit. And then you got LeBron, who does the same shit to a different level, of course. But like, it's so many guards and point guards on this team. And then you got the top of the top being LeBron. Then you got him playing off ball. I don't give a damn if he's 39. LeBron should just never play off ball. So I don't like the fit of the roster, and I don't think he's gonna got a good job coaching it. But the rotations are dumb. They're very dumb. Like the other day, LeBron's on a minutes restriction. Okay, cool. Well, why would you sit him when he just made us come back? We're down by 4. We're like 5 minutes ago. Why would you sit him? If you figured out how to do a real minutes restriction before the game, and like just adjust it, and even during the game. Like, okay, I'm gonna need LeBron here, so I gotta change that up. I'm gonna need him here, I gotta change that up. If he would have did that during the game, we probably would have won. But no, you're gonna sit him when he just made us come back, and now we're down 4. And then when he comes back with what, 2 minutes left, we're now by 11. Shit like that, that's stupid. So yeah, I just don't trust him. The game later that night was Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns, listen, same thing with the Nuggets through the year. They're gonna run to the West. Like during the regular season, I don't know about the playoffs. I don't know. I feel like a lot of teams can match up with them. But during the regular season, they will run through the West. That team is just too good, too talented. Even the young guys, even the role players on that team fit perfectly well. Like I said, they got the right center and Nurkic on that team. It's just about health. Because that health can slow them down. Sorry, it's hard to beat. And then for the Warriors, like I said, they won that Jordan Poole trade by a mile. By a mile. They're trying to win. Jordan Poole's just not smart enough, not good enough to make this team run like the Wiz. Yo, they're playing some beautiful basketball. just played yesterday against the Kings. They are playing some beautiful basketball with Chris Paul. So they won that trade by Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga. They look fucking good. Then you got another IQ guy that already played with Chris Paul and Dario Saric. Bro, the Warriors look good, bro. Shout out to them. They look good. Now let's go to the Thursday night game. We had the 76ers who only played once, I believe. Daryl Morey can potentially drive Joel Embiid out of Philly. If he doesn't make a trade soon, Joel Embiid should be fed up, because this team is a good team when you look at it. Tyrese, I feel like he's ready. I feel like Tobias is always going to be steady. They got the bench pieces. Not the bench pieces, the role players, and PJ Tucker, Kelly Oubre, Paul Reed, Danny Green, Patrick Beverly. They run real well. The team plays real well. They don't have a true point guard. If you're not going to pay him, trade him. Don't drag this shit out, because then you're going to have Joel carry on the extra load, and then what is he going to do when you get to the playoffs? You're going to get fucking hurt again. So that shit right there, he's just going to run this franchise into the ground, just being stubborn and not trying to pay James Harden or not trying to trade him. For the Bucks, best duo in the league. I only needed to see one game, and it was to be honest, it was a bad game for both. But they were just so dominant. It was so dominant. Giannis had a bad game. Like, the free throw was terrible. Traveling was crazy. But he had a bad game. But Damian Lillard, he just had a very good fourth quarter. But other than that, that's like mid-game. And he dropped 39. So, like, that's why it should be scary. The team, the role players look very good, but the bold take is those guys, best in the league. So I talked about the Lakers, talk about them. Pistons, they played 2 games. I watched both games. Listen, nobody's gonna win like Rookie of the Year over Victor. But like Asar, if it was any other number 1 guy, if Asar was in last year's draft class, he fucking could have won Rookie of the Year. Just the stats. He's gonna have the stats. He's gonna give you 10, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He can give you that in his rookie year. He's going to fill the stat sheet. So watch out for Asar in the Rookie of the Year case, but he's just not gonna win. They're not gonna give it. Victor can average 10, 5, and 5. He'll win Rookie of the Year unanimous. You know how that is. Also Jalen Durant and Cage, they look good. Hornets, they made the right pick. They made the right pick. I felt like this when they dropped them, that they made the right pick in Brandon Miller, because I just didn't want to see Scoot and LaMelo play basketball ever in their life together. But Brandon Miller, he looks very good. I think he should start. But you have Terry Rozier, you have Gordon Hayward. Hopefully they can get them out soon. But I think he should start, bro. He looks very good. And I think he should play the 2. I think that is his natural position. And then I think that just makes him so scary down the line when you can find another wing. You can have your point guard be 6'8". You can have your shooting guard be 6'8". You have your small forward be 6'8". You can have your power forward be 6'8". And then you got Mark Williams, big ass, being 7'1". That is the formula in the NBA as of right now. So I think they should do that. Put him at the 2 when he is ready to play. But yeah, I'm very excited for Brandon Miller's career. He looks very good. Way better than I thought he was going to be right off the rip. And like I said, I think people judge him wrongly. Like, bro, Charlotte always, ever since the D'Angelo Ball era, has had a terrible, and I mean terrible summer league team. So of course he's going to look bad. He's playing with fucking Xavier Sneed. I don't even know where he's at now. He's probably in the Greensboro Hornets, whatever they call it. Like, it's just, they're terrible. So shout out to him. Grizzlies, like I said, without Ja being there, this shit gonna be hard. I don't like being an agenda watcher. What I mean by that is a guy that watches basketball for his agendas. I feel like I do that sometimes, but I'm not that. But watching Desmond Bane trying to create his own shots, it's the funniest shit. It's hilarious. Same thing with Jaren. It's hilarious, bro. They're not that good. They're not, bro. I don't see what y'all see. I think I give Ja Morant like hella credit for them. He makes them look way better than they do on offense. Makes them look way better than they do. And they're going to struggle without him. Of course, he's the best player on the team, but still, they're going to be bad. A lot of people will be like, I can't have him outside the playoffs or outside the play, bro. I don't even want to say it, bro. They fucking might not make it. For the Knicks, it's kind of hard. But I'm not going to lie. RJ Barrett looked like the 3rd best player in the 2019 draft class. RJ Barrett looked very good. But like I said, first game reactions. Well, 2 games reaction because this team has played 2 games. But RJ Barrett's very good. It was on Thursday when I recorded. It was Emmanuel quickly's gonna run away with he's gonna run away with the $6 million a year award, but he sold my parlay yesterday. So fuck him. Next, Hawks, Trae Young. I'm this close, bro. I'm this close to hopping on the train where everybody disrespecting you. Is this something he's missing? And even yesterday, I'm not gonna slander him for yesterday because he put them in a position to win. Clint Capella missed 2 fucking layups in a row. So I'm not gonna put that on Trae Young, but the shots he's taking are still terrible. But okay, if they're terrible, make the fucking shots. He's not making them, and that off-ball shit, like I told y'all, is a play. Of course, a motherfucker's gonna move off ball and they play, but I want to see him doing that when it's not a play and they're just doing shit. And he doesn't, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is with Trae Young, but he's not going. He is not going. This was the game of the night yesterday. To me, of course, bias. But it was so back and forth. Like, it was one time I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna win. Then there was one time I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna win. There's one time they're gonna win. Same thing. But Thunder versus Cavs, very, very good. A very, very good game. But Thunder top 6 seed. I'm sorry, I had to take a deep breath. It's hard. They match up with a lot of teams. And when you have number 2 to close out games like he did last night, and then fuck, that's not it. Chet is the best rookie in the league, and Chet is better than Victor right now. That's not hate, so please don't put me on the Victor hate train. I'm just not. Chet is very good. I think he's more polished on offense than Victor right now. In defense, I think they're pretty even. But defense yesterday, he dominated yesterday. But Chet on the offense is just so fluid. He's so fluid, so skillful on offense, and the shot already looks better than Vic already. Chet is better than Vic right now. So shout out to Chet. Chet is nice. Chet is very fucking nice. And then for the Cavs, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Not every overreaction can be positive, or not every overreaction can be positive. Evan Mobley's offensive game just might not ever come. Now, I'm gonna be honest. We're not putting him in the position. That's why another overreaction is JB Bickerstaff should not be our coach after next year because we're going to fail again. Because this offensive system is just, it's so weird. Like, it's heavy relying on threes. Okay, that's cool. But use a guy that is a top 5 passer at his position in Evan Mobley to set everybody up so you're not jacking shots. Like, what are we running, bro? It's so weird. But like, we just, at times, this was showed last year too. Our talent just gets us through it to how flawed we are. Same thing with the Bills, the Buffalo Bills. And I will be doing a football video. I would have been doing one this week, but I'm sick, like I said. But Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs make that situation look way better than it is, and it's so terrible. But the situation over here with the Cavs, it's not that good, bro. Jesus Christ. Next, I'm trying to full take this video. Next, the Miami Heat. Hamed. He didn't play a lot yesterday against the Celtics, but the first game only had 6 points. But like, he's ready. He's ready. And I should have known that. Played 4 years in UCLA. Even seen him play with Paul George one time in a pickup game. His offensive game is like, I would say it's better than the guys that they lost. Like, I don't think he's better than those guys yet. So to the Heat fans, calm the fuck down. But I think his offensive game is better than him. He can do everything on all 3 levels. The footwork is crazy. He's real nice. Celtics, they should run through the East. It's just they can fuck you up in so many ways. They can fuck you up in so many. That's why I said Kristaps, the way he's looking, should be that number 2 guy because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta take about Kristaps, but I'm gonna let it sit. But they can fuck you up in so many ways. They should run through the East. Spurs versus Rockets yesterday, it was a good game, but Alvarez going, he's ready. Jalen Green, I don't know. I'm a huge Jalen Green guy. I started off as like a fan. I didn't really like him like that, but then I turned into a huge guy. This year, first 2 games, I don't know. Alvarez has looked dominant, bro. It's so hard to talk with this shit. But yeah, Alvarez, he's ready to go. And then Spurs, Denver Cell, MIP award is his or Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese might average the most points because that's all they care about, so he might win it. But with Denver Cell getting this media attention from Wemby, he can win multiple players. He's very fucking. And every time I watch him, I get mad because I remember at the time in the draft, I was like, bro, that's what we should be drafting. We drafted Isaac Cole, who's been great. He has been great. But Devin Sellers he's fucking nice. He's way better. So many teams I haven't watched, so I'm not even gonna lie. Raptors, I just see that Scotty stuff in the stat sheet, so that's cool. I'm not even gonna have a hot take for that. The Bills, I just would rather do other things. Nets versus Mavericks. Listen, Jock Vaughn, thank you for finally listening. Put your best scorer in the game. Start him. And I understand they only started him because Nick Claxton was out. But, bro, first game, 36 off the bench on 24 minutes. Second game, 30 off the bench, going one-on-one, not going one-on-one, going back and forth with Luka. Cam Thomas is a natural born. It's not a fluke thing, no. And you have the perfect team to have him play that role. Play Cam Thomas, dog. Like, stop playing. Please stop playing. Play Cam Thomas. He is not, bro. He is nice. And Ben Simmons looks very good, too. But Cam Thomas is nice. Ben Simmons got his whole offense running. The Nets look very good. 2 tough games that they lost because Luka did some wild shit. And Donovan Mitchell had a game winner. But the Nets look very good. My prediction is very good. Clippers versus Jazz. If they're healthy, that's a top 3 seed. That's a top 3 lock. And that can be a hard out for every team. Other than, like I said, they just don't have an answer for that. But the team looks very good. Paul George, he did say in his podcast that he's back on his bullshit. First few games, he feel like he's back on his bullshit. And the defense is also back to being on his bullshit. So that's the crazy part. So shout out to Paul George. For the Jazz, Laurie was not a one-year wonder. And that's all I wanted, bro. I had Laurie win the most improved. And then I was starting to listen to the rumors, not the rumors, but the talks about him being a one-year wonder. I'm just happy that's not true. Laurie is nice, bro. He is like that. He is like that, bro. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac. I could be wrong about this Magic team that I could remember. I made a video saying I don't see them in the play-in. I did my Eastern Conference Standings video and I didn't have them in the play-in. If Jonathan Isaac is healthy, they're in the play-in and they fuck around and get to the playoffs. He's just such a needle mover. And when he gets traded, potentially when he gets traded, whoever gets him, they're gonna be like, imagine if the Celtics pull that off, because I know they just have a hungry GM that's willing to do anything. If they pull that off and still lose the fucking championship, they're sad. But he's just so good, bro. On defense, he's so good, and I've seen him kind of slide into being like a center role on offense, setting hard screens, picking and popping, picking and rolling. He is very, very good. Trailblazers, Scooter's a bust. It is a first game overreaction, so calm down for you. You little ones that's Scoot fans. I hope he's done a bunch, even though he fucked my parlay up too. So fucked him too, but yeah, he's looked bad. Looked bad. DeAndre Ayton has looked bad. 2 games. Don't overreact. Kings, I think it's the last team. I'm pretty sure. Wizards. I didn't talk about the Wizards. But I also haven't watched the Wizards. I watched them against the Pacers, and I didn't talk about the Pacers too. But both teams are just gonna play fast. Tyrese, I don't fucking. My last team is. I didn't talk about the Timberwolves. Okay, it's the Timberwolves and the Kings. So the Timberwolves, at some point, they're just gonna have to swallow that pill and trade Cat. You can't trade Gobert. You literally can't. You literally can't. Even though to some he might be the best player, not to me. I don't see it. But you can't trade Gobert. You gotta trade Cat. And I think it's easier to trade Cat. You're gonna get pieces back. He's 26, 27, still very talented. He's gonna get pieces back, but it's not gonna work. It's not, bro. Just go all in on Ant, bro. Go all in on Ant and Jaden McDaniels. Just say fuck me, bro. And then for the last one, the Kings are not a one-hit wonder. They're really like that. Like, actually, fuck that. De'Aaron might make first team. 20 points in the fourth quarter yesterday. De'Aaron is, I don't understand what y'all need to see. Like, De'Aaron is up there with them guards, with them shades, with them trades, with them jobs, with them dames. De'Aaron is like that, bro. And I'm taking him over all those guys other than Dame. Maybe Shay. But De'Aaron is, bro, shut up. De'Aaron is like that, bro. But that's it for the video, man. This is the hardest video I've ever recorded in my life, bro. Prayers up for me, man. I'm going through some shit with this pneumonia shit. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I am out. Peace.